Welcome to the Whiskey Vault.
I'm Daniel.
I am Rex, and we are drinking some damn whiskey.
This is a gift from Magnificent Bastard Walter Lee.
Walter Lee, you magnificent
Bastard.
Walter Lee sent in Egan's Irish whiskey.
Now, what's interesting to me is Walter Lee already sounds like the name of an American whiskey, like Walter Lee's bourbon.
Yeah, straight
Walter
bourbon.
Lee's
bottled and bond.
Yeah, Walter Lee's rye. This is Irish.
Yeah, this is a special edition of the Egan's. Their Legacy Reserve Batch 1. It's a single malt.
Okay.
So what happened was P&H Egan Limited is a company that dates back like 5 generations, right? And they were originally like the Walkers, or like sourcing barrels, rebranding them as their own, sometimes blending. Think green spot, yellow spot,
like independent
with
bottling?
Mitchell and Webb and Mitchell Webb. It's Mitchell and Webb. It's a great comedy.
That's like the UK's Ian Peel.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, but Egan is actually another, also, so that whole family has been involved in whiskey since the beginning. They are now back into it. So this is sourced from somewhere in Ireland.
Okay.
It's a 15-year-old single malt, not pot still, Irish whiskey. And holy cow, is that like the most honey fruit candied thing I've smelled in Irish whiskey.
Well, it's up there. It's very, very honey. See, I'm leaning more towards like the sugary desserty route, and you're into like more
Super
the natural
perfume.
natural sweetness. So I'm more in like the desserty sweetness. And then there's like the really sweet maltiness. So we're in Irish.
Oh yeah, it's sweet cream, malty, and
but less of that. It's less of that. You put your nose in an Irish whiskey. More often than not, you're going to be finding that shortbread cookie note.
what we're gonna try.
But I'm not finding a shortbread cookie as much as I am with some vanilla and some honey and like a sweet maltiness and
I'm not getting that unmalted barley note either.
Yeah.
So, and I don't think it has it.
Another Egan's.
Yeah, but this is a grains. I was going to compare it, but I don't think it's going to compare because this is just a grains Irish whiskey.
But do we even know if it's even sourced from the same place?
We don't.
Oh,
no.
It could be totally different.
Could be a totally different.
You might as well just grab any bottle from the Irish section.
That's true.
Let's do that. I wish I knew. It does smell a bit young though. Bright. It's bright and
it's 15 years old.
No, but I'm saying it does
smells
smell
young.
a bit young. It's like kind of that bright, shiny layer.
Oh, so you're still getting the slight new makey vibrance?
Well, more of like the ethanol layer that hasn't really rounded off over the years. It's still kind of bing. It's there.
And it's still coming in at 46% alcohol.
Yeah.
So we got our first bottle of Egan's from Kate Van Name.
Oh,
I like that. That's what's soft.
Oh yeah.
It's really soft on the palate.
Yeah. It's
There's the butter. There's the pastry.
It's yes, pastry.
Yeah, but
but I'm not saying
not
the shortbread.
No. But I'm thinking like just like a buttered toasted pastry.
And what's the ones with like the custard bits in the middle? It's like a flaky thing.
Yeah, it's not you're not talking about damn it. Now my mind's gone blank on it. You can get them down at the donuts shop, right?
Yeah.
They've got
the things.
not kolaches, but
Danish?
Danish. Oh. Is it Danish?
Maybe a little.
No.
What if we threw down like the macaroon? No macaroon? I'm just like naming the only pastries that I know.
Yeah.
Bear claw.
That's definitely not a bear claw. Ooh, almost lemon. I'm almost getting like a lemon note towards the aftertaste of that.
Mm-hmm. To my point, though, if you went in blind, would you have guessed 15 years?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I would say
under 10.
I would too. I was about to say like 7, 8, maybe 9. Yeah.
So they hand-selected a handful of barrels to make this release specifically.
Okay.
A 15-year-old Irish single malt.
I'm going to say this. I don't dislike it. I don't adore it. It's just pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I agree.
There's some other Irish whiskeys that I've had that I don't like as much as this, and there's other Irish whiskeys that I like a lot more than this.
So Kate Van Name, you know Joe and Kate Van Name?
Yes, I do.
So she gave us our first bottle of Egan's. Her maiden name is Egan.
Oh.
And when they went to Ireland, the Egan distillery was like, "You're an Egan. You're one of us. Come on, let's drink some whiskey." And
So
they were looking at getting involved.
I'm going to convince my wife. Anytime we go to a distillery, your last name's Balcones.
That's right.
Your last name is...
Your last name is Andalusia.
Your last name is...
Dude.
Is Waterford.
I just did an underhand roll toss like this.
Yeah, you make it?
And it totally went
Wait, hold on a second.
around the edge and straight in.
I think right down in here you probably got credit.
Yeah, oh, you can see it. Yeah, if you weren't blocking the way.
All right, we got Zachary Carpenter. Whiskeys with similar profile. Oh, speaking of
Balcones.
well, that's random. Similar profile to Balcones, Texas single malt. Similar whiskeys to that.
I don't know. I think mostly Texan whiskeys are the only things I've had that come close to that heavy oil, rich wood note. Right?
Yeah,
I have had.
There's there's other categories that have like that molasses element too, but that oily,
that
rich
big,
wood.
rich oil wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's mostly.
And what's fun about that is whenever you get it, it doesn't have to be in Texas, right? Because I'm thinking maybe a Southwest, we maybe had some.
We've had some close to that in Delbach.
Yeah.
And Colcagan.
Yeah. Now, what's fun about that is whenever you get that the wood note, but it's not it's not bitter or tannic,
right?
Which is very often in parallel. It comes alongside that wood note. It's like, oh, and you got like the tannic bitter. It's like, no. You just get like essence of the wood character.
I was trying the single malt that we made.
Yeah.
One of those most recent pulls, and I took a sip of the 13-month-old. And holy crap, this tastes like Andalusia.
Yeah.
Like it's got that deep wood, that Andalusia note, right? If I didn't tell them, the same day we went to Andalusia to hang out with Ty.
Right.
And I was like, I'm not going to tell them. I'm going to pour it for them. I'm not going to say it tastes like I get this note of yours, because there's one note that I'm getting.
Right.
So I just left it alone. Later that day, Ty picked up whiskey that we were comparing, and he was like, this one to me has that Balcones note. And that was his own whiskey. And I was like, oh, we all do it.
We got Androkel04. If you were going to be skipping the Titan animation from now on, we're not skipping the Titan animation.
Just speeding it up.
We're speeding it up, yeah. And then maybe something happens once we reach
critical mass.
Yes. Maybe the space-time continuum breaks. Who knows? I demand a separate upload on the channel simply with the Titan animation and a 10-hour loop, and every time you have a Titan animation, you can have the editor briefly refer to the animation video before continuing the episode as usual without the animation. No.
We've had countless demands for a permanent loop of the Titan animation that people can play in the background. This is a lot mystery to me, but evidently it's a thing on YouTube.
Yeah.
Where people loop something into astounding lengths of time.
What I want to do whenever we get the new still plugged in, it's not a loop. What I want to do, everything the dust is settled, everything's plugged in, we got the scheduling, everything's rolling, we got the production going, making the whiskeys. Then we have a live stream of just whiskey making with some nice background music, so people can see live whiskey being made. In the background while they're doing some bullshit work.
Nice.
Because I care.
No more distilling in the nude for Rex.
Honestly, that's kind of something that I would like to see. Yeah, no more. The scaldings are the worst. I would like to, I'm just working on something, but then in the background, if I just had whiskey being made coming off the still. And that'd be nice. And then getting the music good, but also something we're not going to get a copyright strike on.
So no Baby Shark. While whiskey's being made. That'd be amazing. Never gonna give you up. It's just a non-stop loop of all the worst earworms of all time.
You just ruined the idea.
I know.
You did. It was it'd be a nice little thing.
Yeah, no.
People check in and play Baby Shark. Damn it.
Free bird.
I'm not gonna do it.
Play Free Bird.
All right, here's to fighting, stealing, and drinking.
If you fight me, I fight for a friend.
Steal, may you steal your liver's heart.
And if you drink, may you drink with us.